Each week, we pick one specific Metro Atlanta neighborhood to call out critical changes to let you know as a homeowner in that neighborhood how you might have a particular advantage when it comes to selling your home. Fox Creek in Cumming, if you were taking Georgia 400 north, you'd exit 128. You'd go right onto Georgia Highway 9, left onto Campground Road. The neighborhood is on the right. There's about 200 homes in Fox Creek. Let's talk about what happened in the neighborhood over the last 3 years. 2019, there were a total of 7 homes that sold. They took 93 days from the time they went on the market to the time they went under contract. The average sales price was $373,929. They ranged from a low of $316,500 up to $457,000. Average sales price to list price ratio, 95.5%, which means home sellers had to discount the price of their home 4.5% in order to entice a buyer to go under contract on the home. In 2020, there were 12 homes sold. Now, we talk about this normally. In a 200-home neighborhood, you'd normally have about 7% turnover in the neighborhood, which means we would expect about 14 homes a year to sell. Only 7 sold in 2019, probably a little bit of an anomaly. In 2020, a total of 12 homes sold, took 46 days, went from 93 days to 46 days to go under contract. Average sales price, $436,000. That is almost $60,000 increase from the prior year. They ranged from a low of $346,000 up to a high of $760,000. The average sales price to list price ratio was 95.9%, which means the average home seller had to discount their home 4.1% in order to entice a buyer to put it under contract. Now, 2021, drum roll please. 16 homes sold, which is just about at that 14 number that we would project for typical turnover for a neighborhood. They took 11 days. 11 days, less than 2 weeks on average, a week and a half to be specific, to go under contract. The average sales price was $474,000, which means the average sales price in that neighborhood went up $100,000 over 2019, went up about $40,000 over 2020. The low sales price was $410,000. The high sales price was $665,000. The sales price to list price ratio, now remember, it was 95.5% in 2019, 95.9% in 2020. It was 103.5% in 2021, which means sellers intentionally or unintentionally mispriced their house by 3.5%. Today, there are 2 homes listed available for sale in the neighborhood at an average list price of $662,000. Now, I will tell you, with an average sales price last year of $474,000, you get a couple extra $662,000 sales in there. That's going to make the average sales price, continue to rise. Low asking price, $649,000. High asking price, $675,000. There's 1.41 months worth of inventory. There are 192 homes, give or take, in the neighborhood. In 2012, the average sales price was $231,000 as a result of the recession. In 2021, $474,000, which means those 192, give or take, plus or minus, homeowners have increased their home equity by $46.6 million. Let me say that one more time. Those 192 homeowners have $46 or almost $47 million more in equity today than they had 2012. That's really phenomenal.